You are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I just want to make a couple of statements about this bill. This bill, there's a saying that a friend of mine taught me or told me years ago, is what you're doing, get the ball further down the field. This gets the ball further down the field. Is it everything I may have wanted in a bill that creates permitless carry? No, but it gets the ball further down the field. It increases the freedoms of the people of the state of Tennessee. It allows, when I say the vast majority, like 99% of people to carry without a permit. It does. I'm glad we're here, and again, moving that ball further down the court. We may come back, see how this works in a couple of years, and come back and make some changes. We've done that. In fact, I was just kind of, informally going through my head about some of the changes we made just in the time since Chairman Lundberg and I have been in the legislature since 2006. I've told this story before. It took me 3 years to get a bill just to allow people who have a permit to carry a handgun with them on a wildlife management area. Now think about that. That's out in the middle of nowhere where nobody's around, and yet law enforcement fought it. The administration fought it. That was a previous administration, well, in fact, two administrations ago, and it finally passed. Expansion of, guns into parks, guns into cars. And it has been a journey. And of course, we all would sometimes just like to get that journey over in a hurry. But it's been a journey to get there, and this bill gets us closer. And I want to mention something. This, of course, the Judiciary Committee, we have a lot of interaction with this committee with law enforcement. Depending on the issue, we've had issues today, where some on this committee who are of one political party agreed with law enforcement. I think that's the issue we're dealing with right now. But then on another issue that we dealt with earlier concerning cannabis, they might have been on the other side of law enforcement on that bill. Our law enforcement people, this committee works closer with them than any other committee. I love them, but there's not a group that is opposed to the expansion of citizens to carry guns more than law enforcement. They opposed the original permitting system back in 1995. Former Lieutenant Governor Ramsey, who sponsored that bill at that time, he used to tell me about how he had to fight tooth and nail against the chiefs, the sheriffs, TBI, everybody, just to get the permit system. Now, of course, you had them testify today. They all love it today, and to their credit, there's probably different people serving in those positions than there were today. But law enforcement has opposed citizens carrying guns in parks, and these were permitted citizens. Citizens being able to keep guns in their cars. Citizens, we've got thousands of higher education employees across the state right now carrying guns, and not a single instance since that bill went into effect. The chiefs opposed that bill, and it doesn't surprise me that they're here opposing it today. And I'll guarantee you, we just look at the pattern. We pass this, I believe we can get this passed this year. And then you look back in 10 or 12 years, and these same law enforcement groups are going to see how it worked. The citizens of the state were able to carry without permission from the state, and all these problems that they foresaw didn't happen because that same pattern has repeated itself about 4 times just since I've been in office. When they talked about all the different things that were going to happen or the dangers that we were going to create by just allowing citizens to carry where they couldn't carry now. And so I'm pleased we're here. I'm pleased that we're recognizing that the Second Amendment is truly a right, that you shouldn't have to go to the government in order to exercise. I also fully recognize that this bill's not everything everyone wanted, but it gets the ball further down the field. So, Madam Chair,